we are going to do the evolution of the mixtape. We're going to start off on a little bit of your paperwork stuff, migrate over to a beat maker versus producer, and then talk about the evolution of the mixtape all in one. So it's going to be a lot of information, but you have questions, once we get to that point, jot them down and ask them. Starting off, I want to ask, who in here knows what McDonald's sells?
Processed food.
Processed food, no. Real estate. First time I ever heard the right answer. They sell real estate. The individual sellers, the owners, they sell hamburgers. McDonald's buys corners, rents them out to people who want to start their business, and sells real estate. I bring that up because that's key for anybody in entertainment. You gotta know what you're selling. And as an artist, as a label, if you're managing a producer, you gotta know what you're selling. And it ain't music. Music is to what the palate. You know what I mean? What you're really selling is you. When people want to listen to Beyonce, yeah, they like her music, but more than that, they like what she represents. I wish I could be that. I wish I could do that. She's inside my head. She knows what I'm feeling. The key to anything, especially being successful, not just with a rep, but financially in this business, is knowing what you're selling and knowing what you have to do to own what you're selling, right? What you're selling is your intellectual property, right? That's copyrights, trademarks. It would include patents if y'all inventing stuff, but even an example of this, all y'all know what copyrights are, right? How many copyrights are in a song? 2. 2 copyrights in every record. There's a copyright that the producers, beat makers, lyricists, that they get. That's your performance arts copyright, melodies and lyrics. Then there's a sound recording copyright. That's what the record label, the artist, or producer, whoever's owning the recording, the actual sound recording. That's what they own. When you hear a song in a movie, 2 people get paid, the publisher, the record label. Sometimes only one person gets paid, the publisher. You know what I'm saying? So that means they're set to always get paid, which means now you gotta start talking about publishing. How do you get paid from publishing? Well, everybody knows when your song gets played on the radio, right? Every time your song gets played on TV, every time it gets played in a movie. But, especially with the radio part, you'll probably never see a check unless you're like getting spins, hundreds of spins per day across the country. Getting played 7 times a day in Detroit, it's not gonna do it for you, right? The other place you're getting publishing checks, if you're an artist and you write, every time they press up a record, they owe you money. Every time a download happens, they owe you money. That's mechanical royalties. Somebody brought that up earlier. You know what I mean? Y'all familiar with mechanical royalties at all? Mechanical royalty by law.
How's everybody doing? Y'all were all in the workshop, weren't y'all? Right, yeah. I'm a gospel artist. The album comes out April 13th. It's called Still I Am. I'll try to go get that. It's gonna be in your stores. Tonight I'm gonna do 2 songs for you. One was a preview you just heard called Stay Here. It's gonna be the first joint. And the second was just a song called I Love You. These songs are basically just talking about my decision and my relationship with God. We got any God lovers in here? All right. Number 2. Yeah. I want y'all to get with me, all right?
Yeah. J2, Londale. Yeah. You already know what it is.
What is this you changed up my life, not completely? What is this you broken everything that's against me? What is this when I look around in my life and all the darkness is already gone? When I was about to give up, you sustained me. When that devil made me wanna cuss, you restrained me. I'm not trying to be explicit, but I just want you to know that these are some of my confessions. I'm done playing with time. Got my destination.
songwriter agreement, you're gonna lose the deal. Because they're not gonna put something out they're gonna get sued for. They ain't in the business to lose money. They in the business to pay money. They in the business to make money. All right?
All right. Can I?
Go ahead.
Oh. All right. I just need to pass on to the Mixtape Kings. All right. So without further ado, I want to introduce to you guys. I'm not gonna say one of the first because I don't want to get in trouble, but one of the first that I know of in the city of Detroit, DJ Bag.
We ain't really got time for me to get into what I wanted to, because I was gonna talk a whole lot of shit. Get some fights started up in here. But yeah, I've been doing mixtapes back when they were actually cassette tapes, 1996, I put my first one out. So, I mean, my thing is I want to speak on, originally about, was just the business side of the game. A lot of people, independent artists, put product out. Everybody when comes to a mixtape, but y'all don't know how to sell shit. Now, I'm coming from an era, like I say, sell it. I'm not with downloads, I'm not with all that. You have to buy my shit. So, you know what I'm saying? People come and say, well, yeah, I'm the new hot guy, you know what I'm saying? My mixtapes on that, Tech Live mixtapes, that's 5,000 downloads. I don't really give a shit. You know what I'm saying? That just sound mean because, like I said, I'm from an era of selling. And one thing that my issue with Detroit, whether it comes from artists or DJs, is that we haven't made a national impact on the mixtape scene. You know what I'm saying? When I'm out selling my product, when I had, back when you had Top Slice, Mix Unit, Mixtape Kings or whatever, we didn't have any Detroit guys on there but myself. You know what I'm saying? And it was pretty easy to get on, you just had to put some work in. You know what I'm saying? So it was a real lack of that. And even now with the artists, you know what I'm saying, when artists put mixtapes out, you know what I'm saying, I'm not hearing my mixtape guys down south that's killing the game. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hearing them talk about nobody from here. You know what I'm saying? But not just a whole different argument. It's not the same as what go on, but there's an area or a lane to get in the mixtape circuit to make an impact. We haven't really had an artist here in this city release a mixtape and really make an impact in the city. We just haven't had one. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say that because I've seen other people do it in other areas and we can do it, but you guys spend some money and put some work in. You know what I'm saying? So I was gonna talk a whole lot of shit about that. But
All right.
I need about an hour.
We don't have an hour today, so without further ado, I'd like